So we'll go ahead and get started. So we are so happy to have everyone with us for our Family Fun Fest. This week is Jungle Tales. Wonder what might happen in the jungle, huh? Well, I'm here and I'm Miss Denise and this is Meow Meow. So if everybody would go around and introduce themselves. Toby?
I'm Miss Toby and
Miss Annette, and I have a visiting frog with us, a friend of mysteries.
I'm Miss Olivia. And I'm Miss Leslie.
Yay! So we are so excited to have you with us tonight. So we are going to be recording the program. So if you would not want to be online, because it will be posted later live online. So if you can turn off your cameras or your mics, but we'd love to have you show your faces and have fun with us tonight. So we are going to be talking about jungles. Did you pick up your craft kits yet? We have craft kits from last week. And what did you make last week? So if everybody's ready, we're going to get started with our welcome song. Miss Olivia?
All righty. If you're ready for a story, come sit down. If you're ready for a story, come sit down. Let's all gather near so everyone can hear. If you're ready for a story, come sit down.
Yay! Let's see those library hands. Woo! How exciting, exciting, exciting. All right, so Miss Olivia is going to start us out tonight.
all right. Miss Olivia, there's a little intro to your book there. If you wanna, while I share the video, give me a second.
All righty. We're going to share jungle facts and fiction with you today. There are jungles all over the world, mostly near or on the equator. Some are called rainforests. So now we're going to share with you a book.
1 second. I got to make it do the volume. There we go. Share sound.
We're roaming the rainforest, an Amazon adventure, written by Lori Krebs, illustrated by Ann Wilson, published by Barefoot Books. Rainforest sunrise, the dark fades away, and everyone eagerly greets the new day. Fly, squawk the parrots from branches and twigs. We'll swoop down to breakfast on ripe, juicy figs. Jump, chatter the monkeys, or swing if you dare. We'll hang by our tails and then leap through the air. Snooze, yawned the sloths, all ready to doze. We'll nap in the trees as we cling by our toes. Swim, gurgle the pink river dolphins with pride. We'll nuzzle our calves while we swim side by side. Sip, murmur the butterflies high in the sky. We'll lunch upon nectar as we flutter by. Watch, snaps the caimans with wide awake eyes. We'll offer our prey an unwelcome surprise. Hide, croak the colorful poison dart frogs. We'll burrow down under the moss-covered logs. March, order leaf-cutter ants on parade. We'll bury our cuttings in gardens we made. Spin, hums the spiders, perfecting a snare. We'll capture our supper. Would you like to share? Scoot, hissed the gecko and lizard and snake. We'll skitter and scamper and slither and shake. Crouch, growls the jaguars as dusk closes in. We'll hide until dark when our hunt can begin. Hush, whisper otters to pups in a heap. We'll cuddle together till we fall asleep. Rainforest sunset, the moon's on the rise, and everyone listens to night's lullabies.
So Olivia.
Yeah. All right. So in the book, we saw many animals. We saw monkeys and sloths, butterflies, caimans, which are actually like a little small alligator, and they have longer teeth. We saw poison dart frogs and so many more. Some live in trees, others in thick vegetation, which is a bunch of like bushes and small branches on the ground, and others around puddles of water that kind of grow from all the rain.
All right.
now I think Leslie is going to share some 3 nonfiction books with us.
So first, we have Rainforest by Fiona MacDonald, published by Franklin Watts, a division of Grolier Publishing. And then we have Rainforest, written by Eleanor Greenwood, published by DK Publishing. And then third, we have Jungles and Rainforests, The Changing World, written by John A. Burton and published by Thunder Bay Press.
Okay. Miss Toby is going to be putting up this map of the whole world, and the green is showing where the rainforests are and where the jungles are. So first I want to tell you that the words jungle and rainforest are used interchangeably by many people because their environments are so similar that most of the time we just say rainforest. And this map in the green shows where all of they're located all over the world. And you can even see that in the United States, we have some down near the Florida part, and we have some that are up in the Northwest where Oregon and Washington are. So we even have those in the United States. So the next picture is going to share what a tropical rainforest looks like. And the way that they are, jungles and rainforests are similar is, again, they're located near the equator, like we saw on the map. And they have lots and lots of rain, high temperatures, and it's really humid. You know, when it rains here a lot, how damp the air gets. And they have lots of vegetation like shrubs and lots of vines, like you can see there in the picture. So how are they different? Rainfall is the big thing about jungles and rainforests. Jungles can have up to 175 inches of rain a year, where rainforests can have up to 400. Sometimes it can rain as much as 2 inches in 1 hour. So a difference are in the trees. In a jungle, the trees can be up to 40 feet tall, and there's not much light getting through. But in the rainforest, they can get up to 200 feet tall that form a canopy at the top with lots of sunlight and animals, because then it gets really dense with that vegetation that Miss Olivia said near the rainforest floor. So Miss Olivia now has a song about one of those creatures that live in the rainforest.
Yes. So as you guys know, that for the past few programs, we have sung the same tune to this song. We just change the words every week. So this week, it's the Sneaky Snake. Hiss, hiss, went the sneaky snake, Dave. What? Hiss, hiss, went the sneaky snake one day. Hiss, hiss, went the sneaky snake. Hiss, hiss, went the sneaky snake one day. And they all went hiss, hiss, hiss. But we know.
Oh.
Thank you. But we know snakes go shooby dooby doo, shooby dooby doo, shooby dooby doo. We know snakes go shooby dooby doo. They don't go hiss, hiss, hiss.
Good job.
Yay, what a fun song.
I know. We were watching Miss Leslie on the screen over there. She got that snake moving on us.
We got distracted. All right. So our second book is me. It's Boa's Bad Birthday. So
Jean Willis and Tony Ross. Boa's Bad Birthday from Anderson Press, USA. It was Boa's birthday. It was going to be the best one ever, or so he hoped. He invited his friends. They would all bring him wonderful presents. Or would they? Orangutan was enormous. Please don't let that be what I think it is, thought Boa. But it was. A piano. Boa couldn't play it. He had no fingers. It was the thought that counts, said his mother. Orangutan clearly hadn't thought very hard, but maybe Monkey had. He was clever. His parcel looked very interesting. You'll love it, said Monkey. But Boa didn't. It was a pair of sunglasses. Everyone's wearing them, said Monkey. But Boa wasn't. They kept slipping off. He had no ears or nose. Thanks, said Boa. They're lovely. But secretly he was deeply disappointed. Third time lucky, said his mother. Jaguar arrived with a neat package. I hope you like them. Boa hoped so too. He could hardly wait to unwrap it. I thought they'd be useful, said Jaguar, but they weren't. They were mittens. Do you like the color? asked Jaguar. It's my favorite, said Boa. What I really wanted to say was, why buy me mittens? Are you crazy? I have no hands. Well, that would have been rude. It was kind of his friends to get him something. Perhaps Sloth's gift would be more suitable. But it wasn't. It was a... What do you think it's going to be? Hairbrush. It's a very good one, insisted Sloth. But it was no good for Boa. He had no hair. Open my parcel, said Anteater. You'll have great fun with it. But Boa didn't. It was a soccer ball. It was no fun at all. Boa couldn't kick it. He had no feet. It was Boa's worst birthday ever. All his gifts were rubbish. And just when he thought things couldn't get any worse, what's gonna happen now? Dung Beetle here, said Mother. I bet her present is a pile of you-know-what, thought Boa. Uh-oh. And he was right. But he was also wrong, because in the dung ball there was a seed. And when it rained, it sprouted and grew and grew. And it grew into a beautiful tree. It was the perfect present for Boa. It was the right shape, the right size, and it suited Boa down to the ground. It was just what he had always wanted.
All right. Up here, there. Okay. So guys, I have a couple questions for you. If you have your cameras on, you can. Or so this is going to be a. I will have. If you raise your hand, we'll unmute you. But the first one's a thumbs up and a thumbs down. Okay. So you guys, can you tell me thumbs up or thumbs down? Do snakes have tails? Thumbs up for yes. Thumbs down for no. What do you think? Do snakes have tails? They do, actually. They have, most of their body is kind of tail-ish, and then at the very end, they have a little part that is actually their tail, and it is a prehensile tail, which means they can grasp and hold objects with it. As boas get older, they spend most of their time in trees, so a climby tail is pretty helpful there. So here's the other question, and raise your hand when you think you have the answer, and we can unmute you. What do boas eat? Do you guys know something a boa might eat?
I think Maggie.
I think Miss Maggie might have an answer. You might have to unmute yourself also if Miss Olivia can't do it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to unmute yourself, Maggie.
Unmute yourself, Miss Maggie. Okay.
They might eat bugs.
They might eat bugs. Yeah. They might eat bugs. Good guess. All right.
Let's see, Waylon.
Waylon has a guess too. Do you want to let him guess? Waylon.
They probably eat like a little mouse.
Well, they probably eat little mouses.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys ready? They eat all kinds of things. In the wild, they eat large lizards, small and medium-sized birds, possums, bats, mongoose, rats, and squirrels. And in zoos, they eat mice, rats, and chicks. But when they are very small, they eat bugs, just like Mystery here.
Yes.
So you guys did a great job. All right. So I think we have something secret to share with you.
We have the secret code for this week. The secret code is the word snakes. So make sure you make a note that the secret code for this week is snakes. So put that into the system for attending and watching our program. So very, very, very fun.
Miss Leslie?
Oh, we're also typing. Here are some nonfiction books to learn more about snakes. The first one is I Don't Like Snakes, written by Nicola Davies and illustrated by Luciano Lozano, published by Candlewick Press. The second one is called Eyewitness Jr.'s Amazing Snakes, written by Alexandra Parsons and photographed by Jerry Young. So you'll get real pictures of snakes. And it's published by Alfred A. Knopf. And the third one is Snake, the Essential Visual Guide to the World of Snakes, written by Chris Madison and published by DK Publishing, Inc.
And so keep in mind all the books that we share with you every week when we have fiction and nonfiction, those are books that you can borrow directly from the library. Some of them are also available in our online resources. So make sure you check out our website because we've just updated our resources section and there are a lot of good books and materials out there that you can watch. So we're going to do Dewey Says again. Does everybody remember when we talked about Dewey Decimal System being how we organize our library after Melville Dewey, and he made this system to help us organize books, right? So this week, to learn more about jungles and rainforests, Dewey says to go to 574.5264. So that's where you would go on the nonfiction because you're learning more details and facts about jungles. Then Dewey also says to learn more about snakes, which we know everybody loves learning more about snakes. That number would be 597.96. So remember, if the books have numbers, they're facts, so they're nonfiction. They've got numbers, okay? All right, next up, Leslie's going to tell us about this week's craft.
So if you haven't done it already, we would love, if you've already done your craft, we would love to see it. If you haven't, you can still pick them up at the library. So you can make a paper chain snake and even make his tongue move. Very cool.
Very exciting. All right.
Okay, so now we're ready to finish up for this week. So we're going to finish out with our goodbye song. So here we go, Miss Olivia.
The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we read together, the happier we'll be.
Let's see those library hands. Woo! Hooray, hooray. So we hope everybody's had fun with us tonight. We've loved getting to see all of your faces and reading some fun books and singing some songs together. As we've gotten ready to finish out our session for today, is everybody ready to do a library cheer with us? You ready, Maggie? You ready to do a library cheer? Oh my goodness. Thank you for showing all your pictures. So here we go with the library picture or library cheer. We all know it's 1, 2, 3 in the library as loud as we can. So here we go. 1, 2,
3.
Library!
Yay!